So today I'm coming to you with some pretty cool money saving mum hacks. I've had quite a lot of hacks up my sleeve for quite a while, but in my head I've never seen them as hacks. They're just kind of things that I've done, and I realised that actually some of them are pretty cool and I really wanted to like share them with you. Some of the hacks are for like really little babies and some of the hacks are not, they're for bigger, but either way some of them will really definitely help you out while you're in your motherhood, parenthood journey. First thing is the Sleepyhead. Now I've done a video on Sleepyhead versus the Purflo, and I'll leave that link down below so you can see what it is. Basically it's that both of those are like sleep aids, and they're kind of cocoon your baby to make them feel kind of safe and secure, but they can be quite costly. Now the Purflo is slightly cheaper than the Sleepyhead. Still, you know, you're splashing out on something that you could actually hack yourself. Now in neonatal units, to create the same effect that a Sleepyhead does, basically just like a big bumper thing around to make them feel cocooned, they use towels, and they roll up towels and put them underneath the sheets to make like a little nest, and that is something that you can do for baby, and it is far cheaper, and it massively will help save costs and also just kind of help make them feel snug and cocooned. Another thing you can do as they get bigger is use like a big rolled up towel around the cot, or use the inner of either Purflo, basically like one of those draft excluder sausages, and just put it around the cot. I've done a video on this, and this will save you so much money. You know, babies grow so fast, so it's a lot of money to spend for such a short amount of time. The next hack isn't really even a hack at all. You would have seen Albert my boy's wearing a lot of kind of more branded organic clothes that are a little bit more expensive but are really nice. Brands like Frugi, Maximora, Lindex, a lot of the Scandinavian brands we really love. Little Green Radicals as well is one that we love, but they're really not the cheapest of brands. They're quite costly. However, buy, sell and trade Facebook pages are out there where they're selling specifically for these groups. So the Scandi Clad Kids Facebook page, again I'll leave all these down below. You can go on there, you can sell your clothes if you've got some that you want to sell, make some money, buy the next size up. It will just save you money and also just so much better for the environment as well. eBay, check eBay for them, but you know, you can still have a really cool looking kid and not have to go out and spend loads and loads of money. So we use cloth wipes at home. We do use cloth nappies at home and cloth wipes with them, but I actually have a whole separate load of cloth wipes that I keep in the drawer just for hands and faces. For me, it's really wasteful to be pulling out loads of normal wet wipes to clean their hands and faces at home. I just find that you run out of wipes much quicker that way. They also don't clean hands so easily. I feel like you're there taking loads, even one or two, like it doesn't even do like one hand. You need like loads to kind of really like mop up their face. Whereas with a cloth wipe, you can just use the same wipe, go back to the sink, wring it out and clean them, and you can wipe up so much more with a cloth wipe. You're going to save yourself so much money on wipes, and you're going to definitely save the environment, and it's so much better for your baby's skin as well, just using plain normal water and wipe basically. Kind of a little bit battered and bruised at the moment. They are like covered in bleach and stuff, or I've like mopped up all sorts and just bleached them, but they are so good. They're so absorbent, super like just grippy. What I tend to do is pre-wet them and put them in here pre-damp, just kind of wring them, put them under the sink, wring them out. In fact, if they come out of the washing machine, rather than drying them, I just take them straight from the washing machine and put them in here. And I bought this cheap on eBay. Again, I will leave all links down below, or I take them out in a cloth bag. Now the one that I've got is actually half this size. It's basically like a pencil case size, so it's really small and can fold up in my bag. And then I always take out just a wet bag anyway. This is just a waterproof bag that you can put dirty clothes in, wet wipes, whatever, once they're soiled. But I just feel that they just, again, you save so much more money on wipes, and it cleans up so much better than normal baby wipes. The next is a white noise app. Now there's loads of like gadgets and toys and things that you can get that play white noise. Now the one that we had was You and the Sheep, and I really personally don't rate it. I found that the batteries run out really quickly. The white noise was just too quiet, and just we just really didn't like it. It wouldn't, like 20 minutes wasn't long enough. We needed it to continuously be running, and it just didn't work for us at all. In the end, I found an awesome white noise a white noise app, and this is called Relax Rain. Absolutely love about this app is the fact that it's got loads of different sounds. Our adverts, so you do need to kind of cancel them off. And yeah, there's just loads and loads and loads of different ones. What's best about it, oh, there's an advert again, is the fact that you can play music if you want, and you can adjust the music, and you can also turn the music down. The music is really soothing, it's really subtle. You can adjust the noise, the overall volume, and you can adjust the white noise itself to be louder. You can also add thunderstorm there as well if you wanted. What I really like about this is if you press it on the side, it goes completely black, meaning that you can have it on and it's not going to wake your baby or shine up. And you can also adjust the volume on the side and turn it down without having to turn on the main phone. So I love that app for that very reason. It works really well for us. I have it on all night and it uses the teensy weensiest tiniest bit of battery, which is brilliant. So the next hack is the vapor oil hack. Now Albert suffers really badly with his chest. He really struggles with his breathing quite a lot. We are actually under investigation. He is under investigation to see if he's possibly got asthma. So we heavily rely on a lot of kind of like plugins and stuff like that. Now I have actually had a bit of a ring Cowpole. I'm really fed up with the fact that Cowpole have a blue light on their plug-in. It does my head in. It's really bright, and blue is a terrible light to have on when for a baby. It kind of triggers off the kind of daylight signals in the brain. The best one really is to have red, but I just really wish they would just turn it off, like there was a function you could turn it off. So that's why there's this on at the moment. The infills are really expensive. The infills are only £1 more to buy than the whole thing itself. It's something like £5.99 for 5, which is, I think, really expensive. However, you can reuse them by putting some ordinary Albus oil or vapor oil onto the pad and reusing them that way. You save yourself so much money, and yeah, it's such a good little hack. I had run out of these and I just thought, I wonder if I could just like if you put a few drops on, and I googled it and it does turn out that other people have done this themselves and it's worked out fine. Obviously be cautious and be safe when doing it, but it worked fine for us, so definitely try it. Like I said, do it with caution, but it works. Another thing related to vaporing, vapor oil or colds is the Poundland Children's Vapor Rub. You can get much more kind of high-end brands in Boots that are quite expensive, but for £1 in Poundland you can get the Children's Vapor Rub. This is for 6 months plus, and it works really well. But it says 6 months plus, but I have actually used it from Albert from 4 months. I've only just noticed that, so and he was fine, but again, use with caution. But yeah, for £1 this has gone so much further, and it's just really good. So this is, I definitely will be going to Poundland again to get another one, and I won't be getting the branded ones next time. So the next hack's not really even much of a hack, but it's a hot water bottle. It's so cold at the moment and I'm spending a fortune on the heating bills. Hot water bottles are a massive help. I've ordered some children's hot water bottles, some little hot water bottles, so that I can put them in the cots before they go to bed, so it's nice and warm. But it does get really cold, so I think by just buying a little one that Albert can have, like a snuggly one or something, to have in his cot. Obviously you don't want it too hot, you don't want them overheating, but I think it's that cold at the moment that it's just really nice and snug to have. It saves so much money, and I'm going to bed with this, and it definitely helps me. It makes me feel like I don't have to put the heating on all through the night. The next one is this mitten hack. I am sick of my children losing their gloves, mittens, whatever. So I basically just got a bit of wool and measured it along the side of their coats and managed to get a crochet hook and hook it through to basically tie a knot and have them on wool, have them on string, whatever. And it just means that you're not going to have to worry about them losing their mittens. Make sure you measure them right. You don't want them dangling down to the floor, but it's definitely helped Sebastian kind of not lose them. We're always losing the odd glove here or there, especially Albert likes to fling them off his hands all the time, and I just get sick of them losing them. So that is another hack that will massively help. Next hack is a baby grow hack. Maybe your child is in a baby grow or has a baby grow that you love and you just can't bear to part with. Albert certainly does. We love Little Bird. We've got this lovely Little Bird baby grow. He's had this in 2 sizes, the same with another one, but this one I couldn't even bear to sell it, and I wanted him to wear it for as long as possible. So I cut the feet off. I've cut the feet off. Now, it just means that you're just going to get that little bit of extra wear. It does mean that he's probably, in this, certainly with this one, is getting really small for him. He does have probably about this much kind of skin area, but with some socks on, it's fine. And it just, I think it's fine. It definitely means that it'd be quite nice in the summer. It's made it to more of a romper. And what I think I'm actually going to do, depends on how crafty you are or if you can even be bothered. Some people just cut them and leave them. But I am actually going to hem around here and just make it so that it's more of a romper style. And I just feel then that you're just getting more life out of your baby grow. Definitely, it does look really little, I know, and he is like 13 months old, but it's worked for us. It just means that he gets to wear this cute little baby grow just that little bit longer. So the next one is by far the best hack. It's the final, last but not least, but the best. It's called Supercook. I discovered this website and it is amazing. Basically, if you don't have that much ingredients at home, all you have to do is type in the ingredients that you do have and it will create a recipe for you. Is it here? And basically, how would you like to enter your ingredients? So I only have some eggs in at the moment. I have a little bit of milk and I have some cream cheese. I have a cucumber. I have some chicken. Basically, yeah, let's see what recipes I can make with that. I can make 64 recipes with just those ingredients, and I think that's pretty awesome. And it's just really good. It's basically a recipe book backwards. You just put in what you've got, all the little tiny little things if you only got a couple of things, and it will conjure up recipes for you. So it's a really, really smart way of using up the last bits in your pantry, in your fridge, when you're kind of just about to do a shop and you've not got much in. Definitely head to Supercook. I'll leave the link down below. It's a really, really good, useful tool. That's it for my mum hacks. I really hope that you like them. Please make sure you like this video. It massively helps videos when you like them. It really kind of boosts them. It makes me happy, so definitely please click like. Make sure if you haven't subscribed already you do. I'm a mum of 2 boys aged nearly 4 or 3.5 and 1. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell so you get notified every time I upload, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.